We're here at Greystone Mansion. It's Greystone Park, technically, now, here in LA. It's like the JOHNiVERSE on their oil money, well, his oil money. And I figured I'd take you up here because today we have some seriously high winds rolling in for the next 24 hours in LA. Damaging winds like hurricane level, 30 to 60 mile an hour winds with, initially they said up to 80, 90 mile an hour gusts. But we shall see. Let's see. We going glasses, no glasses? We'll see how it looks once we get out there. Obviously, with these live streams, sometimes it takes a little while for people to come in. So, kind of wait for that. In the meantime, the beautiful sight. Of Los Angeles. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in the live stream. We'll see if this, that's pretty dark. We'll see if we go into a hat. Nope. We just got some overhead sun. Not the best lighting conditions, but one of the best locations. And if you're watching repost, just scrub around until we get some people in here. That's my advice if you're watching this on the JOHNiVERSE YouTube and you see this, just scrub around until some people come in. But we're at Greystone Park Mansion here in Los Angeles. As you can see, that's Hollywood, downtown. It's like Beverly Hills, Century City. And you get all the mountains, all the west side. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. It's JOHNiVERSE. We're here at Greystone Mansion. What's up, Raul? I'm from Los Angeles, Manish. Yeah, we're here at the Greystone Mansion. You can see this. It sits atop Los Angeles. This is one of the first great mansions ever built here. It's a huge estate. All this you see here is the front of the front of the house. And here, since we got some people in, you probably best know this place because they use it for a ton of movies. And the movie you probably best know for is The Big Lebowski. This is The Big Lebowski mansion. When they bring the dude in to see the little urban achievers, little Lebowski achievers, this is the area. And when you see Bunny Lebowski running around naked, like going to Vegas before they do the fake abduction, this is there. They also filmed The Golden Child here with Eddie Murphy and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then this, what's up? Hey, you were rich, man. Thanks, man, Manish. So yeah, this is the place where in the beginning of the 20th century, the JOHNiVERSE made a bunch of oil money, and they were the richest, most powerful family in Los Angeles. So they came up here to Beverly Hills. We're in Beverly Hills, and they bought this huge mansion. Well, they made it. They made this thing from scratch. And it was the most expensive residence made in Los Angeles. Some crazy amount of money, I forget. It's like hundreds of millions of dollars easily in our money. And they built it. Now I'm up here because LA, we're about to get some massive, massive winds today. Like 30 to 60 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 80 and 90 for like 24 straight hours. So basically like a dry hurricane is coming in. And so I'm up here looking out across, like, by the way, that building right there, that's right in Hollywood. That's Sunset Strip. That's Hollywood right there. And then out on the horizon, that's downtown LA out there. You can see that. And then, people say like whatever, like, but That's Palos Verdes. You can see the ocean. Okay, you guys see that? You see this? Where's my finger at? Let's get my finger in here. It's tough. Well, anyway, right behind those buildings, you see that blue horizon? That's the ocean. So when people go, oh, because a lot of people come here and they get the smog and they go, oh, on a clear day you can see the ocean. They go, oh, no, you can't. It's LA. But there you go. That is the water out there. That is the ocean, and we're in Beverly Hills. And then here's these. So there's a huge fire that broke out over there. That smoke, Pacific Palisades, which is over by the ocean over there. All that smoke is a huge fire that broke out in the Pacific Palisades because the winds are so high right now. That's happening. So I'll come to India. don't tempt me with a good time. Here, let's do a little sun tai chi. A little sun tai chi up here to get things going. Let's see if we can get a good angle here. Join me for some sun tai chi. Are you guys down for that? I think you are. I think you guys are that kind of. You know, we'll take the jacket off too. How's the sound today? Can you guys hear me good? You know, I like India, but I've never been there. I wrote a script. I wrote a Bollywood script. Got hired by these producers to write it and everything. It went to Modi's office, the president. Got approved. Okay. So we're gonna bring in some energy of the sun here. This is how they do this. It's a lot like yoga, except that it's energy work. It's more direct energy work. So I'm bringing in. So I get my hands warmed up, and I start to attract the energy of the sun. And what I'm doing here, I'm just warming it up. I'm saying, hey, sun, I'm here. I'm bringing the energy in. I'm accepting it. And as I do it, I allow the sun to focus on my chakras right here, and I frame it with my hands and my palms. And then I sort of condense it, right, into a little ball, and you can feel it. If you go like this with your hands, you can feel the magnetism in your palms against each other, like little magnets. You can feel it. You can do it at home. And so I do that. I get it warmed up, and then I gently put it out into the world. And then I start to get a little motion, and I start to draw some more energy from the sun in. And I start to flow it, right? Kind of bring it in, right? Start to feel the stream of the energy of the sun coming in. And I start to, I'm bringing in a real flow of energy through me, around me. And at this spot in Los Angeles, this is a very powerful strategic spot. So it's good to get the energy flowing, which is what the JOHNiVERSE used to do here. They used to be the most powerful family, or one of the most powerful families, and they would have all their social events here, and they really determined the development and fate of Beverly Hills and the development and fate of Los Angeles in general. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do this. We'll do like a little step aside, right? Pull the energy in, and then once the sun feels you pulling it in like an antenna, it comes in real fast, like a fire hose. It doesn't take much. The sun, I don't know if you know this, but the sun has a lot of energy, a little more than one tiny human. So once I get it coming in, right, now we're cooking with heat, okay? And then this is my JOHNiVERSE secret sauce is I like to do rotational moves to get the Merkaba going, right? So I'll bring it in, and then I'll go with a spin. I like to do a spin and a breath, right? So I go. Right, so now we really got a good energy flowing going. We got good chi, we got good sun energy, and we're in a really good spot. Right, so we'll do one more set of spin and breathes. Right, then we're gonna kind of close it out. I'm gonna say thanks to the day God. This is great. Got some good sun. All this. Let's get this energy flowing. Put positive vibes all out into the Beverly Hills Dome, the LA Dome. And then we can get, because we need it, because this next 24 to 48 hours is going to be pretty chaotic for LA. So we need to get some good vibes up in the air. And there we go. And we just go like, namaste. There we go. So that's some sun tai chi there, in case you've never seen that. What we got? You escaped from the Demogorgons. Dude, I was about to do a Stranger Things short today. Whose mansion? It's not my. This is it's nobody's mansion now. It was the JOHNiVERSE. It was the JOHNiVERSE mansion, and then here we'll get some. The best thing to do out here is suntan too. Here we'll do, since we got the place to ourselves, we'll do a quick suntan tai chi, which it really is the best thing to do. Now, this is the JOHNiVERSE mansion, but they donated it to the public. See, it's always better to get the sun on your skin for the sun tai chi. Yeah, this is the JOHNiVERSE mansion. Oh my god, how hot it's like 60. It's like 67 and sunny today, but super high winds, dangerous winds. And the way you donate it is, they donated it to the municipality as a park, as a public park, and so they set it up so that it would just be free use for everyone for the generations. And yeah, they basically just donate. They just signed it over to the city, and they wrote all of the conditions into the contract for its use, which mainly was just that it was for public use and this and that. Now they do rent it out for events, and they do allow filming. They do rent it for filming, and you can go in. I think it's like one Sunday a month you can go in here. But they made the right decision because the JOHNiVERSE, they when they came, he was an Irish immigrant, and when he came to the States, he had no money, and he was on the East Coast, and he was working in the oil industry, and he had no, he was just doing regular grunt work on the East Coast, and then he came out to the West Coast, and he got money together, and he decided to try his hand at what they call wildcatting, where he's basically trying to find his own oil, and eventually he did. He struck oil out here, and he got super duper rich. And so he went from being like a penniless immigrant to a billionaire. And so, he built this spot, which honestly, it's in one of the most commanding spots in Los Angeles. And it's not too high up in the hill. That's the good part. Like, if you're in the early development of Los Angeles and you wanted a spot to strategically command LA, this would be one of the spots. Now, funny enough, he did get very greedy. And even though he was super rich, he got caught bribing Congress for drilling contracts. He had a famous scandal called the Teapot Dome scandal, where he was bribing members of Congress to get a no-bid oil drilling contract that I think was for the military, and it was on an Indian reservation. And that ended up taking him down. But they donated the house to the public. And so here we are. How many rooms does it have? It's like more. I don't know. Like at least like how many rooms? It's like more. I think it's like more than 30 rooms. It's a huge estate. I mean, it's massive. This thing's like acres here in the middle of LA. And they owned a bunch. They owned a bunch of this West LA. They own, if you know LA, they own the Truesdale estates. They just gave those up. Like there was a bunch of land they had, and they just gave a lot of it up. Yeah, P Diddy. No, P Diddy couldn't get in here. I'm not here alone. It's open. It's just today we're basically having a minor natural disaster. We're having these super high winds come in, and so everybody's kind of staying in, and the winds are supposed to get way worse. But no, I'm not alone here. Well, I got this. Oh, what's up, Hawk? I got this hawk right here. He's coming to say hello. Let's see if we can see. There he is. He doesn't mind the high winds. What's up, Hawk? Anyway, he's a pretty bird. No, we're in Los Angeles. Yeah, but this is Beverly Hills. Here, I'll give you the scan. This is Los Angeles, this is Beverly Hills. There we go. Oops. See, this is so that tower over there, that one, that's on the Sunset Strip. That's Hollywood. That's Hollywood. That's downtown LA. And then as you scan, you'll come across like all that area. We're in Beverly Hills. And then I was telling him, I'm gonna zoom in. You can see the ocean past these buildings. See past that building, that line on the horizon, that blue line, that's the ocean. That's the Pacific right there. That's Santa Monica. So we're that close to the water. Right? You get the idea now. Yeah, Los Angeles. Yeah, Stranger Things. I almost made there's this crazy sculpture down in Beverly Hills, and it looks like that thing. It looks like the thing from the Upside Down, that big like. Yeah, I guess I will do it. Where I do a thing where I'm like, I'm gonna do like the sound, pull up the Stranger Things sound, and then like do some clip where I'm like reacting to it, where like like oh no, it's real, whatever. Which would be fun. Anyways, you know what? What else we here? I'll show you the reflecting pond over here. This is cool. This place is really cool. It's just got a bunch of dope stuff. Like I said, they filmed The Big Lebowski here. They filmed Golden Child. They filmed, I think somebody said Gilmore Girls, like a whole bunch of stuff. It's absolutely perfect. I mean, they did it perfectly. I like this reflecting pond here. So you just stand here and reflect on things. Think about your life. Think about all that stuff. Here, I'll give you a little. Take you downstairs here and give you a look at the house from. No, the mansion's not abandoned. The mansion, they donated it to the city of Beverly Hills, and now it's a park. It's a museum. Well, not a museum. It's a park, and it's a public space. Oh my God! I mean, dude, I've come here. That lawn, because this lawn's part of it. I've come down there and just done mushrooms. Yeah, one day I came out here and just did a bunch of mushrooms, sat on the lawn, and oh my God, nothing makes a man feel right as rain as doing mushrooms in a mansion. Tell you that much. Here we go. Yeah, mansions and mushrooms go together well. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so here's right. Keeping in mind, they built this in the 1920s, and they built this all from scratch. These are all bricks. I forget where they quarried all these stones, but they're not local. I mean, they spent an insane amount of money on this place. I mean, like down there is just like down there is a servant's house. Like that's still part of the property, and it's like a full scale. You know, it'd be like a house it'd be a house I'd be like super happy to own and raise a family. And that's like how big it is. Let me see if I can get it. I don't know if I can get a good angle on it. See, I'm not alone. That dude's down there meditating. He's like, yeah, I like this too. It's like, darn right you like it. This place is great. Can you imagine abandoning a mansion? You're like, dude, I got a mansion. You know what? Let's abandon it. Oh my god. Some shit would have to be going down to abandon a mansion. I mean, people live in haunted mansions, no problem. That doesn't even get them to abandon them. Well, everybody, what's on your guys' mind? We're out here, Beverly Hills, Greystone Mansion Park, and we're lording over Los Angeles. That's Hollywood, downtown, the ocean, Santa Monica, the Pacific Palisades are on fire. By the way, those clouds are because there's a humongous wildfire starting right now. That's it. That's a Pacific Palisades are on fire, and we have huge winds coming in today. No, I live in LA. I'm an LA native, born and raised here. I've lived all over the world. I was a military pilot. I was stationed in Germany. I've been to like 30 countries, but born and raised in Los Angeles. I moved back here in 05, and you know, for better or for worse, I know the political situation here sucks, but LA itself is awesome, especially for a native. Like, LA is an amazing city. We have amazing mountains, topography, people, food, everything. It's incredible. And I get that a lot of people don't know how to navigate it and they get upset. But, you know, quite frankly, that's on them. It's a great city. In fact, I think it's maybe the greatest city, modern city in the world. But, you know what I'm saying? So, there we go. So, aside from any last minute questions from you guys, I think we'd call us like, give it like one more minute and then we're going to wrap this up. Call it a live stream. Unless we got some more people rolling in. See, I'm not alone. We got other people here. It's a good time. If you're in LA, this place is free, by the way. Parking's free. The walking around's free. If you are visiting, it's literally 5 minutes from the Sunset Strip. So this is, if you're being a tourist here, this is a great place to park, come down, get a good view, walk around. It does connect you to early Los Angeles. I think that's like maybe the most important thing. This connects you to, this may be the most important strategic location in Los Angeles for the early founding of both Beverly Hills and Los Angeles. You know, aside from like downtown LA, like you know, Olivera Street or whatever, but in terms of the rapid acceleration of the like the rich people coming in and like really developing this place fast in the early 20th, you know, this is the spot. So I think it's a great spot to visit if you're here. It's free and the views are spectacular. So there you go. So Beverly Hills, we got the fire in the Palisades. I hope everybody evacuates safely. That's what that smoke is. And yeah. Any last minute questions or comments before I hop out of here? Anybody? Class? All right. It's been a fun one, guys. I hope everybody has a good day. Take care.